So we just want to
Nobody else is
say,
here.
yeah,
Nobody else is here.
welcome. And tonight, as that's our last Zoom call for the team, I had several emails in that the people couldn't make it. They had volleyball games or children's activities, but wanted to just touch base with all of us and just kind of see how it ended up. So, Deanne, I call you your name.
Yes. Here,
What
let me
was
close
your
my door.
yeah? What was your
Closing my
overall
door so
success?
that it can hear me. What's that?
What was your success for the challenge time?
Well, I met my goal, which was exciting because I haven't been below, I should probably say, but below 150 for I can't remember how long. So that's exciting for me. And even when I reach down and feel my fat rose, yes, I still have more fat to go, but it's like a definite improvement. And I really can't believe the actual measurements that I lost 3 inches, but I really can't believe that. But maybe it's true. I mean, it was 12 pounds, I suppose. I can't remember how much I lost, but I can't believe they'd make that much difference. But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It does. And with all the water that you're drinking as well as eating right, you have a lot of inflammation that goes down too. So you lose a lot of the puffiness as well as 3 inches. Yeah, 12 pounds. That's a lot. Good. What do you feel like has been the biggest, I guess, change for you over those 6 weeks?
I guess the biggest thing is drinking the water and saying no to sweets because I really like my sugar and I know that there's things that I eat that have sugar in them, like my yogurt and that kind of thing that, I'm not considering sugar, but to staying away from the desserts, that's a big thing for me because I really like chocolate. So, but I've made cookies twice for grandkids and I haven't even licked the spoon. So it's like, it's the accountability factor through that really makes a big difference. But even though I say today it basically is the day of the challenge, it's like I still think, I could probably still do this for a while. It's like I haven't felt that deprived.
Good. And you know what, too, Deanne, even when you're talking about the chocolate or desserts, it's just a matter of switching over from the white flour, white sugar bars to maybe doing some fruit with some dark chocolate, because that's so much healthier for us. A little bit, a square of dark chocolate with some fresh strawberries or fresh raspberries, and you're still getting that sweet tooth satisfied, but not with all of the high glycemic flour and white sugar. Okay. So I wanted to share a couple of things with you, and maybe you have already done this, but there is the website for those of you who are already used to kind of scoring things or being online, I guess I should say. Now I'm daydreaming. I want to show it to you. I'm going to share my screen, and I want to show you the Take Shape for Life page. It is right here, and it is... Can you see that, Deanne?
No, I just see you at this point.
Okay, I'm going to say screen share. Okay, and...
I think something's going. Yep, here we go.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is the dashboard, and it's My Take Shape for Life is what it's called, mytsfl.com. And it is a place that you can not only... They just changed it today, so I would really give you the roundabout about it. But you can put your program in. Some people are doing Take Shape for Life with meal replacements. Other people are doing low calorie. But when you come here and you click on settings, I guess I'm not helping you a bit. But at any rate, you can set your goals of how much you want to lose, and it will put a graph on it for you. It's all very private. There are recipes. There is the Take Shape for Life community, which has encouragement. Like if you see these tips that are coming up here for Halloween or tailgate parties or road trips, and some of them we have shared. But it has a lot of helps on it. You can log your food. So if you want to just log in your typical low-calorie meals for the week, it will actually tell you each day how many calories, how many carbs, how much protein. So you can watch that, to make sure you're getting enough protein, or if you're getting too many carbs and you didn't lose as much that week, you'll kind of know where your body is balancing out at. So it's very helpful. Recipes are on here are very good. And I wish I could show you where those were, but I can't. They just changed it. So I helped Joyce last week, and it's different today. the other thing I wanted to show you was the Get Healthy and Thrive page, which is our support page. And I'd love for our health coach community to become more active on that page, because it's really, we do have some previous clients or people in maintenance, but it's a great place for us all to post healthy recipes and maybe give encouragement for our water, or maybe if you just had a really great success for Halloween or another holiday coming up, just say it, because I think if we can share inspiration, we oftentimes are encouraging someone else by doing so. That's that page. I'm going to stop the share right now for a second, and I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about Halloween tips, because Halloween is the big candy time, and that means candy at the office, candy at the clinic, candy at the hospital, as well as having a lot of trick-or-treat candy at your home. And so we wanted to kind of just give some tips for those who are watching the video or who are on the call, which is me and Deanne. Number one is you don't have to buy candy for Halloween for it to still be fun. So maybe consider buying pencils or the little bags of 100-calorie pretzels or healthy popcorn, or maybe the small Play-Doh, or if you have a dollar store close by, if you don't have too many kids. Obviously, if you have hundreds of children coming by, that may not work. But there are options other than sugary snacks. And the reason I suggest that is that oftentimes when all the kids are finished and we turn out the lights at 8 o'clock, guess who still has that big bowl of chocolate in our house? And that's where it can become a weakness for us. And I know that there's been times when I'm buying Halloween candy and I would pick out the ones I love because that's the ones I would go to. Well, that becomes a real big problem when I have it left for me. So if you are going to have Halloween candy in the house, make sure it's maybe something that you normally wouldn't eat. If you're a chocolate lover, get some of the yucky stuff, Twizzlers, or put Tootsie Rolls, or things that you wouldn't eat. The other thing is, have some sweets around your house, because that evening is all about sugar. And so have some sugar-free Jell-O around. You may want to freeze some Crystal Light for some dessert. If you are doing meal replacements on the Take Shape for Life program, you can freeze the chocolate shakes and they become like fudgesicles. You can put them in a bowl and just eat those. That's delicious. And just bring some healthy snacks to work. Maybe some little oranges and make them into pumpkins, or the bananas that we put the picture on Facebook. I think it was a Pinterest that they look like little ghosts. So it's about making things festive and fun, but still making them healthy. And one of the ideas for children the day after Halloween is we all want our kids to go and have fun, whether it's a big party at church or school, or if they are trick-or-treating in the neighborhood. Half of the fun is just the event. But what do we do when the kids have 10 pounds of candy left in the house? And a couple of ideas are, some people have said, eat as much as they want that evening. Some people have had them eat maybe 5 pieces each day for the first 3 or 4 days, and then offer to buy their candy from them. So because we really don't want them eating candy ongoing for the next month, number one, it doesn't make them feel very good and it's not healthy. So maybe offer them, $5 for their bag of candy, or if there's a special toy that they're looking to at the toy store, anything to make it feel like they're not giving up a lot by handing the candy over, but they're getting something in exchange for it. Or if you can have them, maybe take them to, I don't know, sometimes people take candy to work. I don't know if that's good, because then we're just passing on the badness to someone else, but, trying to think hi Sue, I didn't really see you on there. But remember that we're establishing habits. So if the kids have all the candy in the house and they're away at school, not only it can be a temptation for us, but when they get home, that's the first thing they're running to. And teachers have a hard time sometimes getting them to concentrate for a few days after Halloween. So just as parents and grandparents too, just passing on the tips of what can we do differently to make it not be an ongoing sugar addiction. Sue, would you like to share your, Deanne has already shared, but would you like to share maybe some of your highlights of the challenge since it's our last Zoom night? But before you share, you won the $50, one of the $50.
Yeah, I just have a quick moment. They're on break, my class, so I just have a quick minute and then I have to get back in there. But I think one of the highlights that, for me is take care of me, who I am as a person. I'm a servant and I serve others, and I spend so much time caring for others that sometimes I didn't always make the best choices because I was like, didn't exercise, etc., because I was just too busy. I had to take care of doing all these other things. So through the challenge, I've learned it's okay to take care of me first, to breathe, to work on my stress level, and realize that stress comes, but I can breathe through it. I can do other alternatives. I've always been pretty healthy about what I put in my body because I don't eat foods that are processed at all. So I always make everything from scratch, and I try to eat very healthy. So that wasn't a big challenge for me to do that. But just the other components about being mindful and that stop, challenge, and choose. I mean, to me, I use that phrase so many times to think about how that can help me be more successful. When I approach a situation or I feel stressed about something, I'm thinking, stop, challenge. Do I really need to feel the stress? Do I need to take that person's stress on? I absolutely don't. So I'm choosing to be positive and have the maintain the outlook and think about how I can serve and support others as I've taken care of myself first.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. Well, we're hoping that you're one of the $200 winners. At least you're in the top final. So that's pretty cool that it's someone from our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised.
Yeah, it will be a little bit of reward for your cruise that you're going on. So Deanne shared that she lost 3 inches. And Deanne, were you 12 pounds total or more than that?
Yeah, I started at 158 and it was 145.5. So whatever that works out to be.
Yeah. Okay, good. And Sue, do you mind sharing your success as well?
I lost 9 pounds and I haven't measured myself, but I can fit into all my shorts and capri pants. I didn't have to go out and buy new clothes for my cruise, which I leave tomorrow morning on at 4 a.m.
Congratulations. Awesome. That's fun. We're all going to be living through you. If you could just post a couple pictures to our Get Healthy and Thrive page, because then we'll all get to see it. And
yes.
Yeah, we'll all be cheering for you, wishing we were on that warm beach with you.
I know that the temperatures, the lowest temp was 82. So, yes. And it didn't look like any rain. So, yeah, it looks great.
No, we'll come up with some kind of fun recipe and pretend like we're having just as much fun as you are, but we know it won't be true.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Sue. And I'm going to send out an email of a couple of links for you guys this week of maybe some areas where we can adapt and keep going things, progressing on. Sorry, I'm not thinking clearly. With our Get Healthy and Thrive page, if you'll share some healthy recipes, the My Take Shape for Life page for just logging your foods and exercise is a nice graph to keep it going, because I think these next 2 months are probably more important even than the last 6 weeks, because we have the holidays coming. And so if we can be a source of encouragement for each other to say, okay, we can keep losing, or we can at least maintain, or just encourage each other, to maybe take that walk after Thanksgiving dinner instead of having the extra piece of pumpkin pie, because it's all about creating habits.
Correct.
Right. Thank you. Well, ladies, have a great evening, and we'll see you on the Facebook page.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay,
Thanks, Paula.
sounds great.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Paula.
Bye.